Hello, hello, hello. It is 3 minutes to 9. 3 minutes to 9. I'll be right back. I've got to get another bag. Okay, I have some Michael's yarn here. Michael's is clearancing out some of their yarn, and it's going to be, I think it's like 50 or 60% off. So that's a really good deal. So I'm going to wait for some people to come on here. I hope everybody got my notification that I'm going to be here. Whew. Need to get my hair trimmed. All right, so people come on here and then I will start. But I'll go ahead and talk about my, what do you call them? WIPs, work in progress. I am making an Afghan for my oldest granddaughter out of the, what is it called? I think it's called the Candy Robe. It's by Premier. And it's got the purple, cream, and pink in it. Very, very pretty. It's turning out really nice. I forgot to bring it in so I can show you. But so I'm doing that one. And then my youngest granddaughter, she wants me to make her one. So I told her she'll have to come in here and pick out what color yarn she wants. I'm going to just do like a variegated color or maybe one of my cakes and let her pick out one of those colors, and then I'll make her one up. I'm kind of making it up in my head, but I mean, it's a simple thing. You chain 225 and then you do a double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook all the way down. No, the third chain from the hook all the way down, and that gives you 233 chains, double crochets. And then you turn it, chain 3, and then double crochet all the way across. And you do that for 75 rows. So I am on my second cake, getting ready to go on to my third cake, and I have 4 cakes. So I guess that's what I'm going to use up, is all 4 cakes, but that's okay. That's what I bought it for, is to use it up. Okay, nobody's on here yet, so I'll just keep talking. C1, so I guess that means that's me, because I see my name down here in the comments section. So I hope everyone is doing fine. Hope you're all doing good. I heard back from my about my surgery. I don't know if I mentioned that the last time I was on, because they called me 2 or 3 days ago. On the 28th, I go in for the pre-op, and I'll be getting some x-rays done. And because they want is, I've got 2 wires going up my back, and they're called leads. And on the tips of them, they have the silver electrodes type thing. And then that gives a signal to my brain to tell my brain, come on, let's take care of her back, that kind of thing. And so they need to make sure that the leads in my spine are straight. They have to be straight in order for me to have this surgery, because I'm going to have this box I have in me taken out, and then they're going to put a new box in. And the new box is, I don't have to worry about it when the battery dies, because I'm going to have one of those belts, and it's got a charger on it. And they explained to me that I just plug it in like I would my phone to charge up, and that's how it works. So that is good. And so I get some more people on here. I'll be able to show you my clearance haul I got from Michael's. I was so excited. My youngest granddaughter, she was excited. She kept showing me stuff. Oh, Grandma, look at this. Look at this. And Grandma, look at this. She showed me a lot of chunkies. I said, I don't need any chunkies. I have plenty of that. So they even had black chunky. And who was it by? I think it was Lion Brand, but I don't. I think that's who it was. They had a little bit of the Red Heart Super Saver, not much. I think they had like one or two colors of that. Now I watched Penley Creations. Her name is Penny, and she went to Hobby Lobby the other day, and they're having yarn on clearance, and it's black and white. You know, the main colors that most everybody would use for just about anything. And so I don't live close by Hobby Lobby, and I don't know if I'd be able to make it up there and back or not. So I'm going to miss out on that. But oh well. There'll be more. I don't need black and I don't need white, so it's okay. All right. Come on. I usually have some people on here by now making comments and everything. I watched Yarny D a little while ago, and she was talking about that new contest that's going around called Harvest something. Anyhow, and the first one I saw was yesterday, and I can't remember who she was, but I'm subscribed to her. And you know what I found out? When you do giveaways, it's against YouTube's policy to tell people they have to be a subscriber in order to enter a giveaway or a contest or whatever. It's against YouTube's policy. I didn't know that. And now with these creators that are in this other contest, like the fairies contest, they're not allowed to say you have to subscribe. So I know for now on, I'm not supposed to say you have to subscribe. You can subscribe if you like, but I'm not allowed to say that anymore. So I'm glad that I found that out, because I will be having more giveaways. Tree. All right, somebody just came on and said tree. So anyhow, waiting on some more people here so I can do this Michael's haul with all this yarn. I had to sneak it in the house. You can say subscribe if you want. Well, I don't know, because even the person that's in charge of this said that, what's his name? Can't remember his name, but anyhow, he told these people that's doing this new giveaway or contest or whatever you want to call it, that you're not allowed to say YouTube. That is something I'm going to investigate. I'm not allowed to say subscribe. I am going to investigate that. Or you can put annotations that say, yeah. So I'm just going to investigate it and find out what's true. You know, I'll just do whatever YouTube says we're allowed to do. Yes, they are very confusing. Very, very, very confusing. And if you like to see yarn hauls that are clearanced out, I have 3 big bags. So I was talking about one thing that I'm in the process of making right now, and I'm making an Afghan for my oldest granddaughter. And I'm using the, what's it called? It's from Prime. Is it a candy cake or candy something? I think that's the name of the cake that I'm using. So I'm on my second skein, getting ready to go on my third. Well, not skein, but ball. And so I'll probably end up using all 4 because I ordered 4 from Premier a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, a couple months ago. And then my youngest granddaughter, she wants me to make her one. So get her to pick out what color she wants. And then I'm going to make myself a shawl. I already have 2 shawls, but I want another one with autumn colors. So I'm going to make me another shawl. And then I didn't bring it in here either, but I got a crochet book from Walmart the other day. And it's an American crochet book magazine. And I usually don't buy crochet magazines from America because it's mostly ads and it's like that thin, you know? And the UK magazines, they're like that thick, filled with patterns from cover to cover. But anyhow, I saw this one, and it is a USA magazine, and it is a lot thicker than most of them. And there's a lot of cute patterns in there, especially for tops and sweaters, and I think there's a vest in there, and um, scarves, beautiful scarves. Oh, you live in the UK? Did you enter my giveaway that I'm having? The drawing is on Sunday. Go to the last one that says giveaway and look at that. And it's for international and Canada only because I do a lot for the USA. Well, anyone that lives in the USA is not allowed in the giveaway. Only international, which is you. All right, go after the live is done, which I've got a feeling I'm not going to have too many people come on tonight. Maybe this isn't a good night, but go to the one that says giveaway, the last one I did, and I think I do have international Canada in this subject line, and that's where you enter the contest. I'll be doing, and it ends tomorrow night, and I'll be doing the drawing on Sunday, the 16th. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and show my yarn because most of the time, people that can't come on here, they do watch my lives. So let me go ahead and start showing. Now, I've got 3 big bags like this. A lot of yarn. Well, that's what it's showing for me too. But see, and the comments area has my channel name, and then it has a line and it says say something. So I don't know. Okay, well anyhow, let's go ahead and do this. And I had to sneak these bags in so my husband wouldn't see it. And I don't know where to put this stuff right now. My grandchildren are here and they help me sneak it in. It could be. Maybe the other person doesn't want to talk. All right, there's 3 people on here now. Well, yeah, 3 people. Another person just popped up, and I'm getting ready to do a clearance yarn haul from Michael's. All right, here is Homespun from Lion Brand. The original price was $6.99. I paid $3.97. And look at that yarn. Isn't that beautiful? That is a beautiful yarn. I have never crocheted with anything like this before. I've never had a homespun, never. So, put them right there. Whoops. No, don't want it because it's going to keep falling. I'll stick it right here for now. So I got 2 of a lot of these. So they're probably in different bags. All right. Then I got this one here. It's loops and threads. The regular price was $4.49. The clearance price was $2.97. It's a DK Trico double bow here. Anyhow, I've never used anything like this before. And it was kind of messy. But anyhow, I've never used a yarn like this before. This is my first time. There's 232 yards, which is 212 meters. 3 ounces, which is 85 grams. And let's see, it doesn't have a color. Wait a minute. Wild Berry. That's what it's called. It's called Wild Berry. And I don't see how, if it's acrylic or what. I don't see that on here anywhere. It says it's made in Turkey. So I have no idea. But it does feel like there's some acrylic in there, but it's really, really soft. And there's the label. All right. Then they also have some more Premier yarn. It's called Never Enough. Retail price was $5.99 and I paid $2.97. And it's a 4-weight medium. It's 100% acrylic. And the color is Peach Sea Foam Ombre. There's 601 yards, which is 550 meters, 11.9 ounce, which is 340 grams. Isn't that a beautiful yarn? Look at that. That is so beautiful. Okay, and then I got another one from Premier, Never Enough. And okay, the yards on this is different. It's a solid color probably, that's why. 716 yards, 655 meters, 14.1 ounce, which is 400 grams. It's a number 4 medium weight, and I'm pretty sure this is 100% acrylic, and it's called fuchsia. The color is fuchsia, and it's it looks like sort of like a medium lavender color. And I was trying to find out. Yeah, there it is. 100% acrylic. I don't know if you can see that or not. All right. Then I got another. Then I got a crafts. Yeah, that was Craft Smart, by the way, not premium. I'm sorry. Hello, Cynthia. I'm doing a Michael's clearance haul on yarn. I'm sorry. So anyhow, this is Craft Smart value. 244 yards, 5 ounce, which is 223 meters, 141 grams. The color is Desert Ombre, and it's 100% acrylic. And it doesn't say, but it feels like it's a number 4 medium weight. And there you go. Beautiful autumn colors. Beautiful. I like this. You're jealous? Well, I never usually get in on these deals. And I said, I'm going to get in on this one. I can't go to the Hobby Lobby one. I want to go to Hobby Lobby to their yarn clearance because I watch Penley Creations. You know, her name is Penny and she lives in New Jersey. And she showed all of the yarn that they have on clearance. And it's like, oh, I want to go, but I live an hour and a half away. I am super quarantined. Haven't been into a store since February. Oh, okay. Well, see, we still have to wear our masks here. We do have some businesses that are starting to open up, but not at full blown scale yet. We've had. She is wonderful. I love her. But anyhow, within 24 hours the other day, we had over 250 people die in the state of Florida from this virus. So it's still going around. I love to watch her bargains too. Now, I brought to her attention about that tent sale because I got an email about it, and because I'm signed up on their Facebook, and I asked Penny, I said, well, can you have it shipped? You know, she says, you got the letter? She says, I've been looking for it since last week. I said, yeah, I just got it today. And so she asked me to forward it to her, and I did. So that's how she got the email. Evidently, they didn't send her the email, and she doesn't understand why. So anyhow, your son and his family live in Florida? I live in Sebring. I am 2 hours or an hour and a half southwest of Orlando. Okay, I got some more yarn here. Are you ready? All right, Loops and Threads, Kai. 308 yards, 3.5 ounces, 282 meters, 100 grams. Retail price on this was $4.99. I paid $2.97, so most of this yarn was half off. It is it is a 3 lightweight, and where is the color on here? Here we go, I think. Snow cone. It's called snow cone. Oh, I know where Hobie Sound is. That's over on the east side. My daughter lives in the Palm Beach area. Okay, did I show this one? No, I didn't show this one yet. All right, here's another Craft Smart, Never Enough. And number 4 weight. This color is purple fuchsia. Purple and fuchsia is what it's called. 601 yards, 550 meters, 11.9 ounce, 340 grams. And that's what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I still have more to go. Cynthia, I've got 3 big bags like this from Michael's of yarn. Okay, so here is, now I've never used this before. This is a sock yarn. It's Payton's Croy socks, 4-ply, 50 grams, 1.75 ounce. Where's the yardage on here? It's a number 1, super fine. Where's the yardage? Here we go, 25% nylon. Wait a minute, 25% nylon and 75% wool. 166 yards and 152 meters. So that's what that looks like. So I was telling the other person that's on here, Tree, what is your first name? Could you please tell me? I was telling her that I got a crochet magazine from Walmart. And usually I don't get American magazines because they're so thin and they're filled with ads. Well, this one isn't. This has so many patterns in it. Adam. All right, Adam. So anyhow, there's a pattern in there to make a pair of socks, crochet a pair of socks. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it. So I got me some sock yarn. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My granddaughter helped me pick these colors out. Next thing I know, I had 2 carts full of yarn. And so finally I had to tell my granddaughter, stop showing me yarn. All right. This is another sock yarn. It's from Lion Brand. And let me see here. All right. It's 3.5 ounce, 100 grams, 438 yards, 400 meters, 75% wool, 25% nylon. It's a number 1 super fine, and it's machine washable. So that's that one, the Lion Brand. So pretty. Oh, I forgot to tell you the color on it. It is Cotton Candy. That's the name of it, Cotton Candy. And it does look like cotton candy, sort of. Very, very pretty. All right. Then I got this. Oh, this is so soft. It's a Bernay. And these yarns that I'm showing you, I've never used except for the Craft Smarts. I've used those before. This Bernay, I've never used. It's a baby coordinate, has a free pattern on the inside. Retail price was $6.79. I paid $2.97. It was made in Canada. Okay, I didn't know that. It's called Pink Parade. It's a 3 lightweight. Machine washable and dryable. All right, 71.2% acrylic, 25.6 rayon, and 3.2% nylon. And it is, did I already tell you the, no, I didn't. Okay, so it is 392 yards and 358 meters. And the net weight is 4.25 ounce, 120 grams. So I've never worked with this yarn either. I wanted to get some yarns that I've never worked with before. I'll have to check on that one. I don't know if I'm subscribed to her channel or not, but I'll check it out. Here's another paintings, and it's Grace, and they covered up the ounce on it. Let me see if I can, yeah, here we go. 1.75 ounce, which is 50 grams, and they covered up the yardage, of course. I don't know why they do that, because, you know, we like to know how many yards we're working with so we can plan our projects. 136 yards and 125 meters. This is my youngest granddaughter. That's my oldest granddaughter. Can you please shut my door? Thank you. And they're here, and both of them are here until next weekend. I've already had them here 5 days. And I have my nephew here tonight too. So, because he's starting school on Monday. The schools in Sebring have opened up. They will start the first day on Monday, which I think is a bad thing, but he has to wear a mask. And so he asked me, he's into sharks, and he asked me if I could make him some masks with sharks on them. So I guess I better get busy and clean up this sewing room so I can get to my cutting table, because that's where my machine is with my embroidery designs. Anyhow, let's get back to this. So I already told you about that one. This is another painting, same thing as this one right here, but different color. $5.99. It was $2.97 on clearance, and the color is Route 66. So pretty. It's got some blues, greens, browns, looks like gray, and dark gray. Yeah, that's what it looks like, but very, very pretty. So I think I got 2 of these. Yes, I did. This one. I love this one, and I've never, ever used it. It's a Red Heart hopscotch. It was regularly $3.69, and I paid $1.97. It is, and all of these so far I've noticed have free patterns on the inside of the wrapping. It is hula hoop. It's a 4 medium weight, and 100% acrylic. Really, it doesn't feel like 100% acrylic. It's so soft. But there you go. It's called hula hoop. Beautiful. Then this one here is another paintings. It's Croissant, 1.75 ounce, 50 grams, 166 yards, 152 meter, 75% wool and 25% nylon. Is made in Turkey, and the color is purple haze. I love it. It's so pretty. Let's see. See if I showed you this one. No, I didn't. Okay, so here's another homespun. It is $6.99, but I paid $3.97, and it's 185 yards, 169 meters, 6 ounces, 170 grams, 98% acrylic, and 2% other fiber, whatever that is. But it's really, really soft, and the color is nursery. So that's a very pretty color. I've never worked with this yarn before, so it's going to be exciting to work with it. This, I could only find one, and it is Bernay Baby Blanket. Oh, it feels so good. And there's a free pattern, this little pattern right here. So I want to make that. And it is 100% polyester, 3.5 ounce, which is 100 grams, 72 yards, which is 65 meters, from Yarnspirations. And it was regular price $3.69. I paid $1.97. It is so soft, and I wish they had another. But let's see how many balls it takes to make this. Sometimes they tell you on the label. It's for 6 to 12 months and 18 to 24 months. And I need 2 balls to make the jacket. Darn it. Look, it has 2 colors right there. See that? It's got 2 colors. So really, maybe just 1 color for one part and another color for the other part, maybe. I'll have to look at it and see what it says. And then, okay, that's it for that bag. So let me throw these in here. Because if I don't, I'm not going to have any room to put any yarn. I got a lot. So I've got to hide this until I can find somewhere to put it, because I've run out of space where I'll put my other yarn at. My husband doesn't know. He will find out, though. He's not dumb. He'll find out, because sometimes he watches my YouTubes. All right. All right, bag number 2. And by the way, Cynthia, I have 3 bags of this. I don't know if I told you or not. Whew, let me get myself back on this chair and scoot up a little bit. All right. This I love. It is so soft. It is a Red Heart Soft Essentials, 5 ounces, which is 141 grams, 131 yards, which is 120 meters. It was $5.49. I paid $2.97. There's a scarf on here, and it says it takes 2 balls to make it. No, 3 balls to make it. And then, well, let's see, it's made in Turkey. The color's turquoise. Oh, here we go. It's a 5 bulky weight. Oh, it doesn't feel. Yeah, I guess it is. I didn't even notice that. So it's a bulky. It's 100% acrylic. Very beautiful. Yes. 3 bags. 3 bags full. What is that nursery rhyme? 3 bags full. All right. Let's stick it right here. All right, and then I think I got 2 or 3 of these right here. This feels like a bulky too. The color is Landscape. It is a Loops and Thread Charisma, 60 yards, 3 ounce, 53 meters, 85 grams. Yes, it is very nice. It's a number 6 super bulky, and it's made in Turkey, and feels like it's 100% acrylic. I'm looking for that part. Yeah, here we go. It's 100% acrylic. That's what I thought. But it's so soft. I like the way they make the acrylic yarns now, because back, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, they used to be so rough feeling, so scruffy feeling on your skin. So now they're starting to make the acrylic soft. So I like that. Okay, so, all right, I got another homespun. I don't need to go through the yards and everything because they're all the same. This one is called First Blush. That is so gorgeous. It looks like it has a little bit of a light purple, then it goes to a peach, and then a baby pink, and then a brighter pink. So see there how it just runs together so pretty. So I got that. Here's another Charisma. This is a bigger skein, 328, and it was $10. I paid $4.97. The color is teal. It's a number 5 bulky, and it feels like it's 100% acrylic. All right, where are you? There it is, 100% acrylic. I was right. So look at that big skein of yarn. They didn't have another one. I was looking for another one like that. I'm going to be making some hats. What I could use the teal with this right here. Let's see, what are they? Both the number 5. No, one's a 6 and a 5, but it doesn't really matter, does it? So I could use this for the smaller area and this for the. Thank you for that suggestion, Kathy. I didn't think about that. Yes, fantastic price for this. There was a lady in front of me, and the cashier, you know, of course, we had to do the social distancing. And the cashier told me she bought $300 worth of yarn. Well, I paid like $200 for my yarn. So that's how much I got. So another loops and threads, and it's KAY. I don't know how you say that word. 308 yards, 3.5 ounce, 282 meters, 100 grams. It was $5. I paid $2.97. It is 100% acrylic. The color is splash. It looks like splash too. It looks like water. It's a light 3. But doesn't that look like waves in the ocean or something? So beautiful. There we go. All right, so I think I already showed you this one. Let me look at the color and I'll remember. No, I didn't. This is a sweet stripe. This is from the Payton Croy sock. I already went through the yards and everything on that. And it's kind of scratchy feeling, but after you do the first wash, then it usually softens up. So I'm going to make me some socks. I have tried to make socks before, and they always say to use the number 4 weight, and I don't like the way they came out. So the super fine with crocheting should do the job. I wish I brought that book in because it has the picture of the socks that I'm going to make. It looks like it's, well, on the top of it, it's got like maybe single crochet or something, like a couple of rounds. And then it looks like it has lace going all the way down. And then the heel looks like single crochet. And then the toe looks like single crochet. Very, very pretty. Can't go wrong with socks. Now, living here in Florida, we do get our cool evenings in the fall and winter. And there are times, and I've got tile floor. So there are times that I do need some socks. So I made sure I got 2 of the same thing in the sock yarn, and I made sure that they were the same lot number, because one time I made a pair of socks and they were different lot numbers and you could really tell. So I made sure this time they were the same lot numbers. Okay, here's some more sock yarn. It's from Payton's, and let's see. I already showed you this, but there's people that's just now showing up, so I'm going to show it again. It's called Purple Haze. It looks like it's got different shades of purple, pinks, gray, and looks like maybe magenta or something. But anyhow, there you go. Let me show you the other side. That looks better. Okay. Then I got some Super Saver. Like I said earlier, they had 1 or 2 shades of Super Saver on clearance. So this color is called Minty. It was $5.49. I paid $2.97. And everybody knows about Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver. Hello, Debbie. How are you doing today? I am doing a Michael's clearance yarn haul. I got 3 big, humongous bags. 3 bags like this. Already showed the first bag. I'm working on the second. So you haven't missed out on much. Okay. Now I've got some more Brene Baby Coordinate. And like I said, it was $5.49. I paid $2.97. And this color is called Pink Parade. I think I already showed you a Pink Parade. Well, that's okay because Debbie wasn't here. She can see it. All right. Okay, and then I got another one of these. And Debbie, being you weren't here, I'm going to tell you about it. I've never used this before. It's loops and thread, and it was $4.49. I paid $2.97. 232 yards, 3 ounces, 212 meters, 85 grams. And the color is Wild Berry. Look at that. I don't know how well you can see that because it's all messed up, but look at that. Just look at those colors. And so I've never used a yarn like this before. Never in my life. So that's what I was looking for, really, is stuff that I've never used before. And I got a lot. Now this, oh my goodness. I saw this and I said, oh, I've got to get it because of the price. And I wish they had more, but they only had one of this color. It's a Brene blanket yarn. And it is called Taupe or Top, Taupe, made in China. And of course, it's torn, and it's torn where the yardage and the ounce would be. No, it's not. Here it is. I just found it. It's 100% polyester. Net weight is 10.5 ounce, 300 grams, 220 yards, 201 meters. And like I said, it's the color taupe. And it's a big one. Big, big, big. All right. And Debbie, I don't know if you saw this one or not, but I got this one. And this is Loops and Thread Charisma, and it was $4.99, and I paid $2.97 for it. And I got two of them. So I already showed this, but I thought I'd show it to you because you might have not seen it. And Debbie, here's another one that I showed that you weren't here to see. This is $6. I paid $2.97, and the color is Peach Seafoam Aubrey. It's a 4 medium weight, and 601 yards, 11.9 ounce, 550 meters, 340 grams, and it's the Craft Smart Never Enough. And here's the color. Alrighty, now this I never ever used, and I've seen people haul this, and I've always wanted to try this. It's from Lion Brand, Shawl in a Ball. I have always wanted to try this, so I'm really glad that it was on clearance. 58% cotton, 39% acrylic, and 3% other fiber. What is other fiber? The color is Community Coral. It is so gorgeous. Look at those colors. Well, I don't know if I can get, yeah, here we go. Let me show you a little bit better. Look at that. Look at those colors. So I guess you just need this one to make a shawl. I've never done it before, so I don't know. It says one ball makes a shawl, and there's the pattern right there to make one. So I am so excited. And then I don't know if you saw this one, Debbie, but it's yeah, I just showed it to you, didn't I? Purple Haze. Yeah, I think I just did. All right, so let me put all this back in this bag. My grandchildren were helping me sneak the bags in the house so my husband wouldn't hear the bags. I told them, I said, don't rattle the bags. But he's going to find out, because sometimes, I don't ever know when he does, but sometimes he does watch my channel. So when he does, I'll know about it. I don't think he really cares, because he knows that I do use it, and I crochet every day since I've been quarantined. And I can't sew because I can't get to my sewing machine because it's piled up with, oh, I did get a second of this. All right, I didn't realize I got two of them. Good. And, oh, look at that sweater. Isn't that precious? And, you know, I've never made crocheted clothing for children or myself, and I want to learn. So I'm hoping with these free patterns that's inside of these wrappers, I'm hoping I'll be able to learn. So it was $3.69. I paid $1.97. Look at that. So I do have two of them. So soft. I love feeling this. Okay. Now, Debbie Homespun. They're also on clearance. This is the color Oyster. Oyster. $6.99. I paid $3.97. And it's the same yardage as everything else. Oh, it's a stripe too. I didn't know homespun was stripes. New look. So I think what they're probably doing is changing the label, the way the label looks. You like the bags too? Yeah. It's a number 5 bulky. Hey Wendy, how you doing? You were able to make this. See, I decided on 9 o'clock, so I was hoping that you'd be able to come on. Wendy lives in Australia and she's 14 hours ahead of us. So I thought if I got on at 9 o'clock, she'd be able to make it, because if I do it like around 5 o'clock or something, she's on her way to work in the morning. So I'm hoping 9 o'clock is a good time for her. All right. Sorry I missed so much. I have your package. You know, Wendy, when was it? About a month ago, maybe less. She sent me an email, said that she wants to send me a package and what's my address. So I gave her my address and I told her, I said, you don't need to send me a package. Really, you really don't need to send me a package. And she says she's making me things, and she asked me the color of my kitchen. She's asked me what my favorite colors are. I have no idea what she's made. I'm sure it's beautiful. But I told her, I says, Wendy, you really don't have to. But she's such a sweet person. Her and I have talked back and forth on email. I'm glad. So does this work out for you, Wendy? Is 9 o'clock at night better for you? Let me know. If so, then from now on, everybody, I'm going to start having live stream 9 o'clock every Friday or Saturday night. I will do a little video like I did today to let you know what time. It sure does? Okay, good. All right, so every Friday or Saturday night at 9 o'clock, I'm going to do a live stream and be looking for the notification. You know, I don't know how you do where you can just, it looks like you're just writing on a white wall or whatever. Anyhow, so I just did a video and I said that I'm going to do a live stream tonight with a Michael's haul. And so I just lost my thought. But anyhow, it's going to be 9 o'clock either Friday or Saturday. And I will post a video stating what day I'm going to have it, but it's always going to be at night at 9 o'clock. So some of the people, I've got someone on here from Australia, and it's a man. His name is Adam, I think. I'll have to scroll back up and find out, but he's from the UK. So I'm going to start doing them about this time of night. All right, so let's get back to the yarn. Oh, y'all make me feel so good. You know that. All right, this is oyster, and it's a homespun, and that's what it looks like. Aren't those colors just darling? I've helped you through some rough times, Wendy. I know you said that I have taught you a lot. She just got herself a new sewing machine, and she's fixing up her sewing room. And she sent me pictures of her sewing room, what she's done so far, and she's doing a really good job. So I can't wait to see the finished product, which if I can ever get this mess cleaned up, I mean, I have put a big dent into it, a big dent. But I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. For the last 4 days, my grandchildren has had me going different places. Tomorrow, I told them tomorrow we're coming in the sewing room and they're going to help me figure out where to put stuff, because I want to get to my sewing machine for one. That's my main goal tomorrow, get to my sewing machine. Well, thank you very much, Wendy. She's such a sweet person. Okay. And so is Debbie. And so is everybody else. All of my subscribers are wonderful people. I love them all. I appreciate all of you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't do this. And I have fun doing it too. All right. Here's another homespun. And oh, the color of this is gorgeous. Flamingo Beach. Look at that. Look at those colors. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Debbie. Isn't that gorgeous? See, my granddaughter, my youngest granddaughter, she just, right and left, Grandma, look at this, Grandma, look at this. I says, put it in the cart, put it in the cart. So I really didn't get a good look at this one. This is gorgeous. Now look, right here at the green, I don't know if you can see it or not, right here, but it looks like it has stripes of the pink or the peach mixed in with it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is so beautiful. Okay, here's another one I've never used. This is another hopscotch. So I must have gotten 2 different colors in hopscotch and a free pattern for a shawl. And you need 2 balls, and I got 2 balls of this. What is my phone doing? My phone is doing something. The color of this is Water Slide. It's a number 4 medium, washable, machine wash and dry, 100% acrylic. It's a 4 ounce, 113 gram, 210 yards, 193 meter. And it's from Yarn Inspirations. So this one has the free pattern in it too. And I've got 2 of these. So I'm going to make that shawl. That is gorgeous. Look at that shawl. Or wrap, whatever you want to call it. I really like that. Look at that. This side is better. Well, no, they're kind of both messed up a little bit, aren't they? Let me open it up a little bit. All right, there you go. Now you'll be able to see a little bit better with the colors. Thank you, Wendy. All right, I think I've already showed this, but Wendy didn't get to see it. I don't know if Debbie saw it or not, but this is another hopscotch. The color is Hula Hoop. I used to love playing with my hula hoop when I was little. I used to get my hula hoop out every day and play with my hula hoop. And I got really good at it too. See, there's the different colors inside of it. All righty. Now, I don't know if Debbie saw this, but Wendy, this is called Craft Smart Value. It is 100% acrylic, 244 yards, 5 ounces, 223 meters, 141 grams. The color is Desert Ombre. A lot of beautiful autumn colors in it. And it looks like the woods also with the trees and the leaves and everything. So I got 2 of those. And I think I got 2 of these. Let me see here. Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's, yeah, there it is right there. So I got 2 of these. Another baby cornice by Brene. And they have a pattern on here for baby shower boots to crochet. And I need 1 ball. All right. The retail price was $5.79. I paid $2.97. The color is soft taupe. It's a light 3 weight. And it's 71.2% acrylic, 25.6 rayon, 3.2% nylon. It is 392 yards, 358 meters, 4.25 ounce, and 120 grams. Well, let me get a good side here. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to be making some baby booties with it. I'm going to use that pattern. Now, I think I got 2 of this one. Maybe not. I don't see a second one in here. But anyhow, here's another Craft Smart, Never Enough. And this is called Gold Teal Ombre. Beautiful colors. Look at that. And it's a number 4 medium weight. What is that going on my phone? Hold on 1 second. Did somebody text me? My sister. All right, let me send her back a message real quick. All right. I have her son, my nephew. He's spending the night here because my grandchildren and him, they like to be together and play together and all. So I told her, I says, well, you know, school starts here Monday. So this is his last weekend before school starts. So let him spend some time with the girls. So that's what he's doing. Those girls. See, Kenny is autistic. So they like to put makeup on him, and he's okay with it. My sister's okay with it. I'm okay with it. But I think the last time they visited, they put magic marker on him. And I I told them, I said, you can't do that. That's permanent. You know, it's going to be hard to come off. Well, they finally eventually got it off. And he would let them do anything. And I told them, I says, you need to remember his brain is like a 4-year-old. He can't think straight. I says, so you need to be careful with him. So when they come to visit, I'm usually um, pretty close by, let's say that. All right. So anyhow, he's autistic, and I keep it when he's here with the girls. I keep a really close check. I mean, the makeup is okay. I mean, the way they put makeup on him is so funny. It's really funny. I did a video one time of him and sent it to my sister. All right, let's get back to this. It's 100% acrylic, 601 yards, 11.9 ounce, 550 meters, 340 grams. And where's the price on this? This was on clearance, so I'm sure it's the same price as my other. Oh, is this the same yardage? Let me see. 609? No, that's 601. All right, I don't have the clearance price on this one skein, but probably I paid, let's say, either $297 or $397 for this. It is a very huge ball. Look at this. From my neck to my head, it's taller than my neck to my head. Look at that. That is a tall ball of skein. I mean, a tall skein of yarn. All right. I'm glad y'all are enjoying this. Let's see here. Okay. Now, here's another one, and some of you have not seen this. It was regularly $6.99. I paid $3.97. 185 yards, 169 meter, 6 ounce, 170 gram, 98% acrylic, and 2% other fiber. It is called Nursery from Homespun. Look at that. Gorgeous colors. And there's a picture of a scarf on here, but I don't see anywhere it says free pattern, but that's okay because I've got lots of patterns for scarves and hats. That's what I'm going to use this stuff for, the homespun. I'm going to use it for hats and scarves and put it in my Etsy store. I really need to start working on my Etsy store too. All right. Now, I've already showed this also, but I'm going to show it again. This is Loops and Thread, KAI. It's 308 yards, 3.5 ounce, 282 meters, 100 gram. It was $4.99. I paid $2.97. It's a 3 light, and the color is Splash. Beautiful colors. This side is a little bit better. Beautiful colors. Okay. Now, this is a big one too. Look at that one. 609 yards, 11.9 ounces, 557 meters, 340 grams. It is a number 4 weight, 100% acrylic. It's the Craft Smart Never Enough. And the color wave is black, white, and gray. And I don't have anything like this in an acrylic with this much yarn. I've got the little skeins, but I don't have anything this big. This is the only one that they had. They didn't have any more like that, so I took it. Okay, here's a beautiful one. This one I haven't shown yet. This is Red Heart Soft Essentials. It has a pattern on here for, looks like baby socks. That's what it looks like, but it looks like it's knitting. It's not crocheting. Yeah. But anyhow, it is Red Heart. It is Soft Essentials for baby. 4 ounce, 113 gram, 204 yards, 187 meters. It's a number 4 weight. And the color is Pink Lemonade. Look at that. Now this side has the better pinks on it. Look at that. Pink Lemonade. Let me see here. What would make the amazing blanket? The black, white, and gray one? I like that. I'll probably end up making a blanket with that or something. The pink lemonade. You ought to see it in person. It is gorgeous. All right. Now, I was saying earlier, I've never, oh, this is not what I thought it was. I've never used shawl and a ball, or one shawl, one ball makes a shawl, whatever it's called, from Lion Brand. And so I got that. Now I got this off from Lion Brand also. It's called Landscapes, and I've never used this either. And there's a pattern of a slouching hat, which I'm going to make. It's 100% acrylic, 3.5 ounce, which is 100 grams, 147 yards, which is 134 meter, and it was $8. I paid $3.97 for it. And the color is Wild Flowers. Let me see which is the prettier end. I think this would be the prettier end. Now look, it's going to have some blues in it too, but that's hanging down, so I wanted to show you the nice end. Look at that. And to open it up, maybe you can see a little more. Come on. Well, maybe all the blue is pulled out, but anyhow, there you go. That's what it looks like. And then here's the other side with the blue. And you know, it looks a little sparkly to me. It does. It looks a little sparkly, and it's soft, very soft. So, oh, here's the slouch hat I wanted to show you. Look how beautiful those colors are. They strike perfectly. And it tells me I need, well, it's not telling me how many balls I need, but it says I need to go to the Lion Brand website and to get the pattern, and it gives me the pattern number. So anyhow, I told you it was called Wildflowers, and I already told you the price. Oh, here we go. Here's how it's going to look. See that? So I'm excited that I saw that. Because see, these are the things I wanted to try, but I'm not paying that kind of a price. Okay, and that's it, because I got 2 of a lot of it. So that is my haul. That is my yarn. Now, they have July 4 items on clearance, 70% off. And it's everything. So, I got my grandchildren a few things, and I got myself a couple of things. I got a sign that I'm going to put on my back porch, and then I got, it's a dog, and it's made out of, oh, I don't know, wire and tinsel. It's made out of wire and tinsel, and it's got a little hat on the top, red, white, and blue. And I even saw some stuff in there for Canada, which is 70% off. I couldn't believe that. So if you live in Canada, but you're close to the United States, check Michael's out, because they have some Canada stuff. And well, the Michaels here in Florida, they do. I don't know if they have the Canada stuff all around, but they probably do it like in New York and Connecticut and that kind of place. So all of that stuff is 70% off. What else did I see? Planner stuff from, I didn't recognize the name of the company, but that's 50% off. They had stickers, and they had the whole kit, you know, in a box, and they had the planner, and they had the stickers and whatever else. But that originally was $40, and they marked it down to $20. I says, no, I'm not paying $20 for that, and $40 is a ridiculous price anyhow. My granddaughter, she likes to do planners, and I was going to get her something, because I told her we were in the back of the store, and I asked her, she can walk around by herself. She's 13, you know, and she's got a phone if anything happens. And I asked her, I says, did you see the yarn? Did you see the planner stuff up front, 50% off? She says, no. I said, well, I'll take you up there and let you look at it. And she looked at it, but she really didn't see anything she liked. And then she was looking, like I said, at those kits, I guess you want to call them. And she says, Grandma, they're clearance to $20. I said, well, what was the regular price? She says, $40. I says, you've got to be kidding. I said, who in the world would pay $40 for that? And then who in the world would pay $20 for it? I didn't see enough in the kit to really pay even $20 for. Okay, that is it of my yarn. So that's a lot of yarn. It took me a little over an hour to do my yarn, to show my yarn. Okay, so let's see. I went to Walmart the other day and I got a crochet magazine. Oh, and on the clearance aisle, they had what are they called? Not a planner, but it's for crocheting. I don't have that in here either. I forgot to bring that stuff in here. I'll show it to you the next time. But anyhow, where you can write down the projects that you're working on. Um, like if you make up your own pattern, you can write it down. They also have some pages with graph sheets on them. And so anyhow, that was $2.50. I have no idea what the regular price was, but I noticed that it was marked down a few times. And journal. Okay, journal. Anyhow, so I got that, and I put down my first project that I'm working on, which is a blanket for Caitlin, the oldest one. And then when I'm done with hers, I'm going to make Emlyn one. And I'm using the, is it called Cotton Candy by Premier? I think that's the name of the balls. Anyhow, I'm using four. I'm on the second one, get ready to go on the third one. I've got a feeling I'm going to be doing all four balls. And I'm supposed to be, I'm hoping to do 75 rows on it. And it's just simple. 235 chains. Then you go to the third chain from the hook, do a double crochet, then do a double crochet all the way down, gives you 233. Turn it around, do three chains, and do double crochet again. And you keep doing that until you get 75 rows. And it's just something, I mean, plain and simple, that I just popped in my head. So I wrote it down so I would remember that, because it's really easy. I have also been working on some more of those. How do you say that word? Amarigay, whatever. Anyhow, the little dolls and the little animals and that kind of stuff. So I'm still working on that stuff. Let's see, what else? My back doctor called. I talked about that before anyone got on. But anyhow, my back doctor called, and I'm going to have more surgery. I go in on the 28th for a pre-op. He wants x-rays done because I've got two wires going up my spine, one on each side, and they're called leads. They have metal tips, and those metal tips are like electrodes, and they shoot up into my brain and tell my brain that my back is bothering me, and then I start getting the sensation from the stimulator, and then it shoots all the way down my legs. And so I'm going to be getting a new one put in. Oh, what do I do with one skein? Let's see. I make doll clothes for 18-inch dolls and 14-inch dolls, like Welly Wishers and American Girl. I make doll clothes. I make little things for my dog to wear, just like little cute dresses, maybe with a little tutu on it. Let's see, what else do I make? Let me think. All right, I had some Red Heart Super Saver. It was a big skein, and I made a shawl out of that, and that was one skein. What else do? I do a whole bunch of different things. Handbags, cosmetic bags. Now I don't put the zippers on. I haven't done any zippers yet. I know how to put a zipper on because I sew, but I just haven't done any. And I've made them just for myself because I wanted to practice, really. And so I do that. And Sometimes I'll make like maybe the number one or number two weight yarns. I might do like a lace type pattern and maybe use it on something that I sew, like maybe the bottom of dish towels. I also use that's another thing. I also use one skein for making towel toppers. I crochet towel toppers. And like I said, I also do like a lacy thing, and I might put it on the bottom of towels. I might put it on the bottom of a doll outfit that I've made. Um, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of things I do with one ball, but one skein. So that kind of gives you an idea what I do. Um, what else is going on here? Oh, so anyhow, my surgery is the 31st. And so I'm going to have a new box put in. It's updated. I don't have to go through the agony of having these spasms anymore because I'm going to have a belt with a charger in it. And it plugs in just like a phone does when you charge up your phone. So I'm real excited about that. And I told the PA when I talked to him the other day, I says, look, I live 2 hours away from y'all. If anything happens, I don't want to have to go through this again. And I've been waiting about 2 months for this, for something to happen. So anyhow, let's see. And then, my grandchildren are here. Emmeline's going home next weekend, and their schools are not open yet over in Palm Beach County. And so my daughter teaches daycare at the church. So she's working in the daycare. So Emmeline, the 9-year-old, she's going to go to work with my daughter. Caitlin, now my son-in-law, Monday is going to pick up her laptop and her books and her schedule. And when we meet to drop off Emmeline, he's going to give me all of Caitlin's things for school. And then I'm hoping he'll bring some other clothes too. And then she's going to do her schooling here. But see, school here for Palm Beach will not start until August 31st. All the public schools are closed over there. The private schools are open, which I think is a bad idea. The schools here in this county, they're going to be opening on Monday morning, but they have to wear a mask all day long. It doesn't matter if you're doing PE or what you're doing, you have to wear your mask. Now, how are they going to do social distancing in these hallways? These kids are changing classes. They've got these lockers. How are they going to be social distancing? You can't social distance in a hallway unless they've made the hallways a lot wider than when I went to school. I haven't been in a high school since one of my cousin's daughters. She graduated in the 90s. So, I mean, you can't do social distance. All right, classrooms. You've got 30 students in a classroom. Now, how are you supposed to social distance 6 feet with 30 children? Now, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's putting these kids around a bunch of germs they don't need to be around. Masks do not 100% protect you. They help, but they do not 100% protect you, and it just makes me angry. I mean, what is the government thinking about when it comes to the kids' health? So your granddaughter went back on Tuesday. It's ridiculous. It's just completely stupid. And I think that until the other day, someone told me that they're in the state of Florida, the whole state of Florida, over 250 people have died of this virus. In this state, it is still here. In my county, the county's not that big, but we're having some pretty high counts for the small area that we live in. People having the virus and dying from it. I mean, it's still going on every day. We hear that somebody else has gotten the virus. So I'm kind of uppity about this situation, about the schools opening. I really am. Now, my granddaughters, both of them, they say we miss school, we miss our friends. I understand that, but your health is more important. And that's what I told them. I says, you know, I love you. I don't want you to get this virus. I don't want you to die. I said, this virus could kill you. And my daughter, she got them both a couple of masks from Vera Bradley, and they're very well made. So she told them before they came over that they have to wear their masks every time we go out somewhere. And so they carry their masks with them. And matter of fact, I need to put them in the washer, and I need to put mine in the washer that I've made for myself. Let's see. So, no, they do not think. They do not think straight. And Cynthia says she said they are trying, but she thinks they shouldn't be there. No, they shouldn't be in school. Uh-uh. How do you know that the person sitting next to you or the person that has a locker next to you doesn't have the virus? You don't know it for 2 weeks. And then it's too late. Good, Debbie. Your kids are staying home. Cynthia, yours are too. Good. We are a rural community, but no, 4 people that have died from it. Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people in this county has died from it. The hospitals are crazy. 2 months ago, when I had that bad spasm I told you about, I'm being examined out in the hallway because all of the emergency rooms were filled. And it's because people are in there because of the virus. We have 3 hospitals here, and all 3 hospitals were overflowing. And so I'm glad that I didn't have to have my muscle relaxer shot in my rear end like I normally do. They put an IV in my arm and did it that way. So I was glad about that. But yeah, the rescue squad told me, they says, look, every hospital is overflowing in the emergency room. Which one would you like to go to? I says, I really don't care. Take me to, and I told them where to take me. Um, I am very protective of what I do, what I touch, and where I go. My husband has COPD. If he catches it, he's not going to survive it. He's got a really, really, really bad case of COPD. I worry about him when he goes out because right now I can't go out and do the errands because of my back. I can't hardly drive. I can drive a little bit, but not, to go from one place to another to do errands. So now he's having to do it, which I was doing it before my back went out. So after the surgery, I still have, if I remember correctly, I still have like 4 weeks that I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot. And so after that, I'm hoping that it can go back to where I do all the errand running. I do the grocery shopping and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm praying for. Uh, my son-in-law is a nurse, works with COVID patients, and that's another thing. These doctors and nurses and the emergency room staff and everybody, they're really, really lucky if they don't get it. So I think about them all the time, the things that they're doing to protect us anytime we need it. So, I praise what they do. They do a really good job. At least here they do. And in New York City, when all those people were dying, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe all those people dying and and a lot of them ending up in a U-Haul truck that was refrigerated because they didn't have anywhere to put them. Lord have mercy. Oh, you haven't seen your granddaughter since February? Oh, see, I couldn't go that long without seeing mine. That's the main reason why I wanted to move to Florida from Virginia, because they were down here. They were both born here in Palm Beach County. And I told my husband, I says, my granddaughter, well, Caitlin was 4 years old. I just had a newborn granddaughter. And I says, I want to move to Florida because I want to see my grandchildren grow up. And so I get to see them grow up. And I see them quite a bit. I mean, if I was in Virginia, I'd probably see them once a year. So yeah, that's why I really wanted to move to Florida. And I told both of them today, I says, you two are the main reasons why I wanted to come live here. And Good. So they do. So is it just the doctors and I mean the nurses that they check every week, or is it both doctors, nurses, and the ER staff that's checked every week? Yeah. See, I couldn't do that. I couldn't come down here every 6 weeks. I came down here for Christmas, and see, Christmas was the big time. It's when we came down, and huh, can't think of any other time during the year we came down, except one time we came down for my oldest daughter's birthday. And we got caught in a hurricane. We used to go to Florida every 6 weeks. I didn't see mine for 3 months. I know it's hard not to see your grandchildren. I know how it feels. You know, you go without seeing your grandkids, it's really tough. And, you know, because you love them so much. And my daughter used to tell me, she says, you spoil them too much because when you bring them back home, then they want to cause me a lot of headaches. I says, well, I'm a grandma. That's my job. You know, grandma's my name. Spoiling is my game. So I love to spoil them when they come around. And but yeah, Caitlin's going to be staying with me a little bit longer. Now she's into dancing and drama. She goes to one of these schools that have this kind of stuff in it. And so because she can't go to school to do her dancing and her drama, she also now not just this year, but she has all along. She's been dancing 10 years since she was 4 years old. And so she goes to an outside school, a studio, and they're going to start their dancing on September 8th. So I have to have her back by September 6th, which is fine with me. Yeah, that's another thing. My granddaughter, her birthday is March 21st. She turned 13. She was so upset because they had planned she was going to have a sleepover and then a party. And she got really, really upset because she couldn't have the sleepover. All the parents called after they heard about the virus. All the parents canceled. And I went over there for her birthday, and then she came back home with me for a while. And yeah, she was really upset, but she understood, but she was upset because she was looking forward to being with her friends and sleeping over and, you know, giggling and all that other stuff that girls do. Is that why you love grandmas? Now, see, I only had one grandmother growing up because my father's mother died when he was 16 and she was really, really sick. So I had one grandmother growing up. It was my mother's mother. And she didn't spoil us. She wasn't very affectionate. She didn't give hugs out easily. She didn't tell us that she loved us very often, you know, but if she gave us a birthday gift with a card or a Christmas gift or whatever, she always wrote love on it. So we knew she loved us, but she never showed us. Yeah, this whole thing is very hard on the kids. Very, very hard. And, you know, I think it's harder on the kids than it is the adults. Because the kids, like the younger ones, they don't understand. You know, this may be their first year ever going to school, going to kindergarten, and they can't go, you know, 5 years old. How do you expect them to understand? So I think it's a lot harder on the younger ones. Now, my oldest granddaughter, she understands. Emily, she's 9. She sort of understands, but not really. She wants to go to school. She's missing her friends. And Caitlin is too. And I told Caitlin, I says, well, at least you can do FaceTime with them. You can still talk to them that way. She says, yeah, I know, but it's not the same. I said, I know. I know it's not the same. But I told her, I says, we'll get through this. I don't know how, but we'll get through this. Now, I watched on YouTube today about the stimulus check that's getting ready to come out. And so we're waiting on, is it the Senate to approve it and then Trump to sign it to make it official. And then by the end of August, the 1st of September, we're supposed to get another check. That first check really helped us out. really did. They sent us, both my husband and I, a check. So it really helped us out. So I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do the second one. The person I watched, he said it's for people on SSI, SSDI, I think food stamps, and I can't remember what else. Um, People, well, like a couple that just had a new baby or a couple that just got married. He said they have to let the IRS know so they can get the benefits and the money for that for that baby, or to, because they're newly married. So that's all I understand about it. So I think he says something about we're supposed to get 1,200 again. I'm not sure, but whatever. That's what it is. I'm not complaining. At least they're thinking about us and sending us something. At least they're trying to work on a plan. And but anyhow, how did I get started on the virus? Oh, talking about my nephew going to school Monday. Oh boy. So anyhow, it's hot and humid here. It was 91 today, and it felt like it was over 100. Well, the heat index said it was over 100, and very humid out. It was so sticky outside today. There is a place downtown, and it's called the Children's Museum. Really, really fantastic place. You can let the kids just run and run and run and let them do anything they want, and you just sit there and relax. You don't have to watch them. They could just do anything they want as long as they don't get out of control. And they're opened, but not many kids were in there. And they didn't have to wear a mask. The manager told us that masks are an option. So the oldest one wore hers for a while, and the youngest one wore hers for a while. And then I guess they started getting really hot because they were running around and everything, and they took their masks off. And so my nephew and my two granddaughters, my sister and I met at a restaurant across the street, and we had lunch, and then we let them play for about 2.5 hours. And I sat there and I crocheted on Caitlin's blanket. And so they had a really good time. They got wore out. Oh, they were so tired. So I got tired. Matter of fact, when I got home, I got in my recliner and I went to sleep. I went right to sleep. So I was tired too. So tomorrow, like I said, we're not going anywhere. I told the girls, I says, we're not going anywhere. So I'm going to get them to help me in here, see how much we can get done. And I says, maybe with their ideas and then my ideas, maybe we can make some improvements. So that's what I'm hoping for. Uh, what else? Nothing much. My sister's still trying to work on her room. I mean, her house. She's got um she's got half of the house, the flooring already, the tile already pulled up. They've got, look, I think I saw that all the wallpaper was taken down. I mean, that house, it smelled like cigarettes because they smoked in that house. It was, oh gosh. She took down the blinds on the sliding door. They've got to get the popcorn stuff off of the ceiling. And she says here soon they're going to be getting the flooring that they want, and they're going to be putting it down by themselves. So I don't know how that's going to work. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? Um, you can see the beginning of this live that I had went to Michael's, and I got some yarn on clearance. So it's a lot of yarn because it was 3 big bags of it. So you'll see that. So anyhow, we had a good day today, and my daughter also told me she wanted Emlyn, the 9-year-old, on a school schedule because she's going to have to get up about 6:30 or 7 in the morning, and because she's going to go to work with my daughter. And so I've got her on a schedule. And so I make her go to bed at 10 o'clock. But I told her, Beans, this is the start of a weekend, and my nephew is over. I'm going to let them stay up a little bit and let them play and have a good time. And because they don't get to be around Penny very much because because they live 2 hours away. So I says, you can just stay up and probably 11 o'clock. I said I would put them to bed because I'll be ready to go to bed by 11. I'm trying to get myself on a schedule too. With this quarantine thing and everything, I've gotten lazy. I have gotten so lazy. And then my back goes out. So then all I want to do is sleep. And so I've really, really gotten off track. So I'm trying to get myself back on track. But they're not calling for us to be quarantined like they did in the beginning. The governor kind of lifted it. The restaurants are still not full function. They are, I think they're still at 25%, but they do have delivery. They also have the DoorDash delivery and the Uber deliveries. So if you want to order from a restaurant, or you can go to the restaurant and they bring the food out to you. So we can do it that way. And uh, we went to a restaurant Wednesday night, the Village Inn. I don't know if any of you ever heard of the Village Inn, but every Wednesday we have free pie night. So we went to the Village Inn on Wednesday. Yeah, today's Friday. So we went to the Village Inn on Wednesday, and there was just a couple of families in there, and they spaced us 6 feet apart. So they didn't move all the tables out, to do the 6 feet thing, but they did space us 6 feet apart. So, so that's going on. Uh, Still seeing the chiropractor. I had my second visit with him the other day. So my next one is on Monday, and he can't do any adjustments on me because of this box, the nerve stimulator that's in my back. The doctor says that I can't have any adjustments done. So he doesn't do that. And he said he had another patient that has the same thing. So that made me feel better that I told him, I said, well, I feel like that you know what you're doing, and that makes me feel a lot more comfortable because it makes me nervous for anyone to mess with my back. Maybe you need a back. Yeah, I do. My chiropractor does massage my back a little bit. He's got one of these beds. It's up like this from the floor up, and then it's got a step, and you step up on it, and then he lays you flat down like this, very slowly, and then he'll do his. He's got a little clicker thing, and he says that it's supposed to I can't remember what he said it does, but anyhow, he does a little clicker thing on where I have like tight muscles or whatever. And so he does that, and he does do a little massage on me, and then he kind of gets like my skin on my back, and he'll push, like this. He will push like that, and that feels so good. And when I come out of there, I barely feel any pain. Now, my husband is allowed to go in there and wait in the waiting area with a mask on. He has to have a mask. All the other doctors around here, we can't have anybody in there. Now, I've got to go to Tampa on the 28th for my back pre-op, and they're not allowing anyone to go in with us. I told them when I got the appointment, I says, look, I says, my husband is my caregiver, my caretaker. And I told them, I said, he's got COPD. We do not live in Tampa. He has nowhere to go. He cannot sit out in the heat. And he also has some questions. And you would do it for free. I went to a massageist one time, and I told her, I says, I'm only supposed to have a Swedish massage, and that's the real gentle, relaxing. Well, she would start pushing on where I've got tight muscles and all, and I'd say, you're not supposed to do that. You're going to mess my back up. So I got tired of telling her over and over, you're not supposed to do that. So I stopped seeing her. I mean, I'm paying $50 an hour, and she's not listening to me, so I stopped. So now I found this chiropractor and he's helping me. And, but anyhow, I told the doctor in Tampa, I says, my husband's got questions. He says, I says, and he will wear a mask. He says, well, that's okay. He says, I'll write special permission for your husband to be with you, even in the examining room. I said, good. So I can't think of anything else to say unless y'all have anything you want to talk about. Um, I've been on here an hour and 35 minutes. So if you have something to talk about, go ahead and start a subject up. Melissa, you haven't said anything since you've been on here except hi. I guess you're still on here. And two people have left. Um, Debbie, Cynthia, are you on here? What about you, Wendy? Are you here? I know that Tree's here. I know you're here. Who else is here? Oh, tired. My grandkids wear me out. Debbie's here. Okay. All right. Debbie just commented that she's here. Cynthia, she's here. All right. You're just lurking. Well, if y'all want to start a subject up, let's do it. I think I've run out of things to talk about. Do y'all have something you want to talk about? I think my appointment must have glitches or something. Oh, your app must have glitches. Why? Is my screen looking funny or something? Now, when I'm looking at my screen now on my desktop computer, and it looks kind of fuzzy. But then I have people tell me that I look clear on their end, so I don't know. Last week, matter of fact, on the live I did last week, I watched part of it to see what it looked like after it uploaded, and it looked clear on my, because I watch YouTube on my TV, and it looked really clear. So I don't see anyone else comments coming up. Well, Cynthia's commented and Debbie's commented, so maybe Wendy and Melissa is gone. When Wendy comes on, she doesn't stay on very long, and she doesn't get to come on very often because she's 14 hours ahead. So she's probably, let's see, she's probably maybe almost time for her to go to work or something. I don't know. Let's see. So it's no, because it would be 10:30 in the morning. 12. It would be 12:30 in the afternoon where she's at. So yeah, 12:30 in the afternoon on Saturday where she's at. So how far ahead is the UK from, like, say, let's say the East Coast, like Florida? How far ahead are you? Because I know it's Saturday for you. Well, that's nice that we're talking. It is 10:35 p.m. It's nighttime here. It's almost my bedtime. So I know it's daylight over where you are. Yeah. Oh, 3:35 a.m. Okay. So it's still dark over there. Yeah, sometimes I can't sleep at night. 5 hours. Yep. Well, she's from Australia. So Australia is really far from you, I guess. And then I've got some people from other countries. I think I've got some from China, and I don't know where else. I have quite a few from Canada. Uh huh. I don't know where else the others are from. But I did notice today, I haven't checked in a while. Today it said I had 1,110 subscribers. And it said I was eligible to do the monetary thing, but I don't know. I don't want to do the monetary thing because I do this for fun. YouTube is banned in China. All right, then maybe it's not China. I don't know. I've got them all over the place. Wonder why China is banned with YouTube. I haven't heard about that. But um I forget what I was going to say. Could be. Could be. Got to be mighty smart to do that because I don't even know how to even get started with a VPN. I'm lucky if I can get my internet address right. I go to my settings on my desktop to find that out. Okay, Cynthia. Wonder why your video, I mean, why the chat stopped on you, huh? Is your computer or phone, whatever you're on, is it buffering or something? Hmm. Well, let's see what happens when she comes back. Debbie, you can't see chat? Wonder why. I see it because I see what everybody's saying. Now, the person that's called Tree, he says that he doesn't see anyone's comments. And I thought, wait a minute, Debbie and Cynthia just put a comment on. So I wonder what's going on. He says he's able to comment. He sees the comment he makes, but he doesn't see Debbie and Cynthia. So I don't know. Maybe it's got to be YouTube. It's got to be YouTube's internet or something. If both of you don't see the comments. Now, all right, so Debbie and Cynthia can you don't see me then. You just hear what I'm saying. Oh, Debbie, you don't see his comment either? Huh. All right, Tree. Debbie just says she doesn't see your comment. So if someone puts a comment, you're not seeing anyone. Could be a YouTube server, is what he said. Tree said it could be a YouTube server, but I don't know how to fix that. I don't know anything about computers. I know how to turn them on. I know how to do the YouTube thing and email and that kind of stuff, but nothing technical. You can hear me, but you can't see me and you can't see the comments. All right, Cynthia says she can see and hear, but no comments. But hers, she only sees hers. All right, now she says she sees Debbie's. Do you see Tree's comments, Cynthia? Or is it just Debbie's that you see? Something's going on with YouTube because I'm seeing everybody commenting. I can see it shows 5 to 4 people, but none of their comments. All right, Cynthia says she doesn't all right, Tree. Cynthia says she doesn't see you, just Debbie she sees. And Debbie, you're saying no, that you don't see Tree and you don't see Cynthia? And I think Tree's name is Adam. Is that correct, Adam? It's been a while since I've scrolled up to look. Let me see if I can scroll up to find out. But I think you said your name is Adam. Oh, let's see. All the way to the beginning. And he's from UK, by the way, everyone. All right. I think he said his name was Adam. Let me get back down to the end. Cynthia, you see Cynthia? Oh, I got a new person on here. Okay. I didn't know who she was talking about. I just now saw Cynthia's name. Hello, Cynthia. How are you doing today? Welcome. I did a yarn haul. It was clearanced at Michael's. And so if you want to go to the beginning of the video, when I upload this, you'll see 3 big, humongous bags of yarn, $200 worth on clearance. That's what I paid on clearance for all that yarn, $200. Let's see now. Okay, Cynthia, can you see everybody commenting? We're talking about that now because Cynthia was having a problem, Debbie was having a problem, and Tree was having a problem because Tree said he's not seeing anyone else commenting, but I'm seeing everyone commenting on my screen. Okay, you can see everyone. Okay. Well, welcome here. Am I saying your name correctly, Cynthia? That's a nice name. I like that name. I like names that, not everybody would have sometimes. It's a beautiful name. Your parents must have been very creative to give you that name. Now, my name is Melody, and I was named that even before I was born. My father knew I was going to be a girl. That's a long story. But anyhow, so he said one day I was going to play the organ or the piano. Well, I play both. I play organ and piano. I do have a video, 2 videos on here of me playing the organ and then some keyboards, like you can travel with or whatever. So I've got 2 videos of me playing, one on the organ and then one on the. Oh, I like that. Very unusual. Now, my granddaughter's name is Emmeline. I never heard anyone with the name Emmeline before, so I thought, oh, that's original. But then after she was, I don't know, maybe 6 months or something, I saw somebody with that same name, Emmeline, but they spelt it differently. And oh, you found me from a shout out. Who gave me a shout out? I didn't know anyone did a shout out on me. That was nice. Now, on my channel, I'm going to start doing a live once a week, 9 o'clock at night. So that way people over in Europe can see me and talk to me and whatever. Participate is the word I'm trying to think of. I also do sewing tutorials. I want to do crochet tutorials, but the thing is I don't have the correct setup to do the crochet because I need to have a camera above me. I don't have that type of a tripod to do a camera above me where you just see what I'm crocheting and the instructions. So one of these days I'm going to get there. One of these days I'm going to start teaching beginner crocheting and then eventually maybe get into the advanced a little bit. So I do the sewing tutorials. I also do all kinds of hauls: Dollar Tree, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, stuff that I order online. Uh, just wherever I go shopping, Walmart. I don't do food, not very often, except for the Dollar Tree. If I get a couple of snacks or whatever, I'll show that. But it's mostly crafting type merchandise is what I really show in my hauls because I try to keep this channel just for crafting if I can. That's why I gave it the name Paradise Creations because I sew, I crochet, I like to work with plastic canvas. I like to do cross stitching. I like to do crewel embroidery. And those things I haven't really put into the channel yet. The plastic canvas, the crewel embroidery, and the cross stitch. I haven't put those into the channel yet, but I will eventually. I'm going to be making some simple little changes on here. As you already have seen, the ones that have been with me for a while, my intro with the dolls. So I'm going to keep that. And then you've seen the ending where everything pops up, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. So those are the changes that I want to do just for the video. That's all I'm going to do for that is just those little changes there. But video wise, channel wise, I'm going to be adding more things. Like I said, I want to do the crochet tutorials. once I get the right equipment. Yarn It Out was it. Oh, I can't remember. Sorry, we'll look it up. Yarn It Out? Okay. I think I'm subscribed to her. I'm pretty sure I am. Now, see, I found a lot of these crochet channels because of the Christmas in July fairies. So that's how I found them. Now they're having another giveaway. It's the Harvest something or another. And so I've already commented on 2 of them. So I don't know how many's going to do it. And Mama Swift, I have been watching every time she does a video what gifts that she opens. Today she did 15 gifts and she still had some off to the side piled up. And so she's getting a lot of good stuff, some stuff that I'd like to have, like the crochet hooks. Oh, she's getting some really fancy crochet hooks. And she says that she's scared. There's one that's carved wood handle. And she says that's her wand. She's scared to use that one. It might break. I'd probably feel the same way. I would probably just sit there and admire it, because I don't have fancy hooks. So yeah, I've been watching her videos. She's really getting some good stuff. Yeah, it's going to take a long while. Let's see. She's done 15 today. Last week she did 10, I think. And then before that one, she's done 3 videos already. So she's up to number 45, I think. She's up to number 45. And there was 162, I believe, or 165 people that participated that she's getting gifts from. I'm kind of jealous because she's getting all this good stuff. I'm getting a little jealous. Yeah, she did one today. She does them once a week. She did one today, one last week, and then one the week before. So she's done 3. And I'm sitting there and I'm drooling. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, I'd love to have that, She is lucky. She is so lucky. And she's having a good time with it. You can tell she's having a good time, She's really having fun. So, yeah, whenever I know she's on, I want to see what she gets. And whenever she's on, I make sure I watch. Now, today's video was 48 minutes, and usually she'll do shorter videos, but today was 48 minutes. And she got this one big box. I can't remember from whom, but it was a big, big, heavy box. And it had a whole bunch of yarn in it, just a whole bunch of yarn. She does seem like a very sweet person. She's got a really good personality, a very nice personality. And I love her laughter, the way she laughs. I love the way she laughs. And yeah, so I'm a little jealous. I'd like to have some of that stuff. Okay, can anybody see Adam's comments now? Cynthia says yes, she does. You're talking about Mama Swift. All right. Yeah, I'd be excited too. All right. Adam says he doesn't see Cynthia anymore. Okay, Cynthia says she doesn't see you, Adam. And Debbie says she doesn't see you either, or either. Cynthia, do you see Adam? I mean, yeah, Adam. Okay, Cynthia said that her and Debbie can see each other. Cynthia says, okay, make sure you're on live chat, not regular chat. That's what she's telling you, Adam. Adam said he thinks that YouTube is clowning around. All right, Cynthia says she's on live. Adam says he's on live. Adam, do you crochet or do you knit or what do you do? Or what kind of craft do you do? Cynthia says, okay, Adam, Cynthia says she can see you now. And Adam says he's always had it set to live. And Debbie says, I think she's saying hi to you, Adam, that it's nice to meet you. Or is it Cynthia? So that's a little bit of improvements that I'm planning on doing with my channel. Like I said, I'm not going to do big things. I don't like my videos to look professional. I like my videos to look real. I'd like for you to see my mistakes because I do make them. So I'm just a plain and simple person. That's all I am. So that's what my channel is going to be. So do you crochet then if you don't knit anymore? I tried knitting too, and I got fed up because, see, I've been crocheting since I was 14 and I'm 64. So I've been crocheting 50 years. And a couple years back, I tried to teach myself knitting by watching YouTube, and I got fed up with those two needles. So I says, I'm just going to stick with crocheting. So I got my needles, put them in my Etsy shop and sewed them. Adam says, as long as you're having fun, you shouldn't need to worry about it being professional. Thank you. Thank you. Because I do have fun with it, and I don't see why I should pep it up, I guess is the word, you know. There's no reason for it. And, you know, I've got all these subscribers, so evidently they like what I do. They like the simple things that I do. All right. Cynthia says, I don't have any content. I've been thinking of posting some videos, but haven't gotten up the nerve. There are so many now. Well, I was scared my first time. I was terrified my first time. I was so nervous. You will see, I think you will see in my playlist, my very first video. I posted it and I was doing a haul. That's how I started out, by doing hauls. I didn't do any tutorials or anything like that. I just started out with a haul. And I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Walmart. But anyhow, in my playlist, I posted, because it was 7 years ago. It's taken me 7 years to get over 1,000 subscribers, which it didn't bother me, you know, how many I had, because I was just having fun doing the videos. But my first one, you could tell a little bit, I think, that I was a little nervous. But it is in my playlist. I found it probably about 3 days ago, and I reloaded it to the playlist. So you'll see it like, when did I do my last video? I think it was a couple of days ago. So you'll see it before the last video that I did. And yeah. My husband told me one day, he says, you know, you're watching everybody else, what they buy. He says, you might as well do videos. I says, really? He says, yeah. I says, I don't know. I says, I'm scared. He says, you can do it. I says, really? So I finally got the courage up. It wasn't right away, but I finally got the courage up, and I've been doing it since. I've been having lots of fun. And Cynthia says she doesn't do content either. I love to come here to learn new things, crafty. Yeah, I watch videos on sewing, on of course crocheting. I watch all kinds of different craft type videos, because I'm the type of person that, I have a saying, you should learn something new every day. And that's what I try to do. I try to learn something new every day. When my grandchildren are in school, in the classroom, and I'll call them or they'll call me or we'll do FaceTime, I'll say, "What did you learn in school today?" And my youngest one always says, "Nothing." I said, "Well, what did you do in school today?" "Nothing." But then my oldest one, the teenager, she tells me what she's learned. She's always been an honor roll student. The whole time she's been in school from kindergarten, she's always been an honor roll student. And now she's getting ready to go into 8th grade. And then if she can stay honor roll through all of high school, hopefully she can get a good scholarship to go to college because she wants to be a pediatrician surgeon. That's what she wants to do. Now, I think I think starting in 9th grade, she can start taking classes for surgeon and get some credits toward her college. I think it's 9th grade is where she does that. She does it for 2 years, I think. I think that's what my daughter told me. So, I mean, 13 years old, and she already knows what she wants to do, and she's making plans for it. So I'm proud of her for that. All right. So Adam says, lucky guy, he has your back. Yeah, he kind of take watches out for me. Um, he knows he can trust me with anything, and I know I can trust him with my little secrets. So he gets on my nerves sometimes. Well, a lot of times he gets on my nerves, but he takes good care of me. He pays all the bills. My social security, I spend it any way I want. He pays all the bills from his social security, and then he also gets two retirement checks, one from a paper mill and one from the Navy because he retired out of the Navy. And so he gets all that, and we live really good. My children are not. He's not their father. He's their stepfather, but he raised them. My youngest was 8, the oldest was 11 when we got married. So he practically raised them because their father didn't want anything to do with them. The alcohol came first. So their father missed out on a lot. And then I also had problems with my oldest daughter, which is my grandchildren's mother. I had a lot of problems with her, and I don't know if it's because her father wasn't around. And, sometimes she'd be crying for him, and I didn't know what to do. I'm being a single parent until I met my second husband, and she's crying, I want my daddy, and it's just like, what do I do? I can't just magically make him come. I don't even know where he's at. We had no idea where he was at, but I had a restraining order on him because he came to my apartment one night and he accused me of seeing someone, which was none of his business. And he's pulling my hair out of my head and banging my head on the wall. So, okay, Cynthia, have a good dinner. Have a good night. And I will talk with you later. I don't know if you heard, but I'll be doing these live streams once a week. I usually don't talk about my personal life. So, this is about the only time you're going to hear it. I had to work 2 jobs until I met my current husband. And then I didn't have to work after that. But I did work for Walmart for 7 years. Not right away because we didn't have the Walmart right away. It was in 1999. So 7 years after we got married is when I worked for Walmart. And I didn't have to work, but I just did because I wanted my own money, because I didn't like going to him and, telling him, asking him, I need $20 because I need to go get so and so. I wanted to know that I could have extra money and not have to go to him. So anyhow, yeah, I don't talk about my personal life. You won't hear a lot about that because I want my channel to be a happy channel. So I'm not like some of those people that talk about the depressing parts of their lives. Sometimes I think they do it just so they can get attention. It's what I think. Some of them will get on, oh, my husband's me. Well, sorry to hear that, but I'm going to another channel because I don't want to hear about it. Just like a soap opera. I don't watch soap operas. Well, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I told my grandchildren they were going to bed at 11, and I'm tired. My eyes are burning. So I guess I'm going to go. And like I always say at the end of all of my videos, you have a good day or good night wherever you are. You don't, I'm going to change this part. I usually say, please subscribe, but I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm going to say, if you would like to subscribe, that would be nice. Like my channel, if you like what I've talked about or what I've shown or what I've done, and leave me comments and questions, and I do answer them all, or either I'll do the heart and the thumbs up. Okay, everyone, I will see you later. All right, Cynthia, I will see you. Debbie, you have a good night. Adam, you have a good morning because you're getting close to the daylight hour now. So you have a good morning. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Well, I will see everyone in my next video. And either, like I said, either next Friday or Saturday, it will be at 9 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time, on the East Coast of the United States, wherever you may be. All right. I will see everyone then. Now, where's that exit button? End stream. That's it. Okay. I found it. Bye-bye, everyone.